Hello traders, this is Scott coming to you live from SmartTradeFX. I want to thank SmartTradeFX for allowing me the platform and the opportunity to produce this video. One of the reasons I'm producing this video is to show people that the power of an indicator called MPRC. It is a custom-made indicator that marks price levels in the market. As you can see, the multicolored lines on my chart. Starting right here, that marks them off for you. Baseline, 1 hour close, 1 hour open line, 4 hour close line, daily open line. And what I usually do when I get an indicator, or if I want to think about utilizing an indicator into a trading strategy, or making a trading strategy with the indicator, I want to find out exactly, this does price respect levels in which I'm using it. And absolutely, it does. So that leads me to believe that this is a very powerful indicator to begin with, especially with the way price respects. And you can see from an MPRC 1 hour to MPRC daily open marked lines, there's been supply and demand one after the other between these levels, offering you plenty of trading opportunities of buying and selling inside this market. Obviously, you see this big bearish candle in the market here from level to level, and that's what you can see price a lot of times from level to level get to, which is really powerful. So let's get to what MPRC actually is. MPRC is exactly that. It marks supply zones and demand zones in the market. I didn't come up with the logic of the trading strategy. That was done by another trader. I had the lines coded because I was tired of having to manually put them in. So it's kind of a monotonous, ongoing scenario if you have to put these lines in, especially when you have to reset pins and take them all off and put them all back on. So I just have an indicator that, quite frankly, does it for us. So let's kind of dive in a little further here. The MPRC baseline. This candle right here is created 1 hour before the Aussie Open. It finds the candle and it goes right through the middle of that candle. This line is created and forms at that point in time. The MPRC logic for trading in and of itself is created in a hierarchy system, monthly down all the way down to the 1 hour and the baseline time frames. And basically what that is, it's a candle, it's a pip count on the candle, open to close of the body. And on the hour time frame, it gets marked by 29 pips or greater on the hour time frame. So this 1 hour open price, we'll go back and find, they'll mark, here's a high and here's a low, the open and close of a candle, 29 pips or greater within the candle body. And they'll find the most recent one according to price action. And the 4 hour one obviously does the same thing, except for it's based on 7 pips. The daily candle is on 120 pips, the weekly is on 300 pips, and the monthly is on 900 pips. So what makes this a unique indicator is that the hierarchy has to exist between the monthly high and low gets marked. Then inside that, the weekly has to be inside the weekly. The daily highs and lows has to be inside the weekly. The 4 hour high and lows have to be inside the daily. The hour has to be in, hour high and low have to be inside the 4 hour. So if any of those overlap, for example, if the 1 hour is above the 4 hour, the hierarchy is broken and you don't have an MPRC. This indicator would be null and void, so those levels would not be marked. And what this indicator does is it goes back to the beginning of recorded, on this platform, I think, which is around 1975 or 1978 or something right in there, and it'll find every possible combination in the market. So what these red arrows are that are pointing, these are what's called BP candles, or referencing big player candles for market makers, market movers in the market. These candles that are not marked are considered retail traders, RT, as they refer to them, as retail traders, moving price throughout the market. It is said through MPRC logic that big player candles will come involved no more than 3 times on an average in a daily time frame. Sometimes less, maybe sometimes a little bit more, but often it's around 3 or less. And you can see what I've been seeing. This one would definitely be one of the closes. So on the 24th there was one, there would be one here, one here, there's one here. So you have several influencing, several days where price action was influenced by big market players. The theory behind MPRC is that retail traders cannot in and of themselves move price outside these pins. So what happens then, as you see, is example A, price comes here, retail traders push back in, come down, and then the big market influence comes in, takes it from this 4-hour close down to an hour open, and you see some demand come in. Obviously, retail traders are moving price about. You see another big player candle right here involved, pushing price again back down, all the way down this pin right here, before you have another big player coming in here, pushing all the way down through this area right here. You have retail traders trying to bring it back through here, and what happens? You have another big player candle right here, pushing price further down. Why is there interest in that? Well, it's the basics of supply and demand. We want to sell high, buy low. Market makers obviously have large sums of money, and they don't want to buy prices at highs, buy prices at lows, and they want to sell prices at highs and push price down, obviously. So that's what this indicator does such a tremendous job of, is marking those levels. And obviously we have market influence with big player candles. So for example, one core trading strategy you can utilize this for is trading from level to level. And you can see just how well price respects these levels as you have supply coming in here, you have demand coming in here, you have supply coming here, demand here, supply, all the way through here. A little bit of demand from retail traders until you get a big player candle involved. It'll be very interesting to see a price can come all the way down to the 4-hour open, all the way down here. What you can see, hierarchy is complete because you have the hour complete, and within inside these 4 hours, you have a daily out here. So, and of course, you have a daily out here. So here's your, the hierarchy is completed. And you can see how price just respects these levels. So, what lots of people will do when they mark their own without this, they will take trades based off these levels. So if they get a bounce here, they'll go for 11 pips or so. For me, I'd take a safer entry and go from here to here, which is about 18. You can see this little area right here, but since I see the big player influence, I know supply came in at this area, so I'd be watching it. And since I have this little battle going on over here, I would have probably not taken that trade and waited for it to see if supply came in. And sure enough, it did. It closed here. I feel comfortable taking this trade here. There's 33 pips. If you're going for 11, you would have definitely had that here. You would have had 11 inside of here. You would have had 11 inside of here. 11 back down here. Here you probably would have just got to, you would have just got to 11 if you were taking that trade for 11 pips. But here, since it touched this, I probably would have not had taken this long position because I know again this is a supply level waiting, and that supply level has not been broken as of late. So this long, I would have taken. This closed here. We can see obviously there's 25 pips to be had, so you can take another 11 here. So right now you could be taking your wheelbarrow and shoving lots of pips inside your wheelbarrow and running away to the bank, because this is a scenario that just often repeats itself time and time and time again. So all you really have to know is real general basic setups. On this trade, you have a very good idea of where you can put, based on market action, where you can put your a stop loss if you were in the market. So you have some good tight stop losses, some good entries to take down. Same thing in the market. Same thing here. I don't like to take trades. I don't like to take trades here when it gets from one level to the next. Unless this candle closes outside of this 1 hour, I wouldn't even probably take this trade until we get confirmed close, because obviously it had some demand coming through here. Both right here and both right here, and now price is retesting with puncturing longer, but getting relatively close to this level within about 12 pips. But we'll see where this one ends up closing. It could very easily slide back inside the hour and push back up with some retail traders. So again, there's a little keep it simple strategy for people who are struggling. All they need is this indicator. Then you can add filters to it. A lot of people that I know who trade this use RSI. Some on a 10 setting. Obviously, we have a 70 level here that's considered to be overbought, oversold, below the 30 level. A lot of people will look for these trades when it crosses above the 50, or in some cases, they'll look for they'll line up the lines with price action. It's like we're oversold. We want to wait for a bullish reaction. We had that right here. So if you had taken that trade, you could hit 18 pips there. Again, you had price moving along here. You had price dipping down saying, hey, we're not ready yet. You had a bearish reaction here. So again, it can also kind of confirm the trades. Obviously nothing is perfect. No trading strategy is 100% perfect, but with this one you're going to have a pretty high rate, strike rate. I'd say you're probably within, a lot of people who have traded this I've seen are 90% or better. So that's pretty amazing, especially people who are newer to the market, who haven't been around it that long, can pick up a trading strategy this simple and run away with it. So what I've agreed to do is take this indicator to SmartTradeFX, because I know there's some traders in there who are struggling and looking for trading methods, and we're getting brand new traders basically on a daily basis. Real trading strategy or no real trading experience, and what I like to do is keep it simple. Trading, the more difficult, the more indicators you have, the more you got to look at, checks and balances you got to look at, and the more holes you create in your trading strategy. So if you can keep things simple, it's usually more effective, and you're more confident in making your market entry. I'm not going to go over how exactly I use it right now, because what we're going to probably do is put this in a promotion where I will teach you on a one-on-one scale to use this indicator and how it reacts to price, and train you how to use it, show you how to use it. Obviously, you have the indicator. This indicator is not on the market. You cannot find it on the market anywhere. It has, the two people do have it. It's account specific, so that they cannot be passed around the market. So to protect people's investments, and especially the coder, we do it for that reason. But if you want to learn a trading strategy, as you can see, look right here, price is coming down to this level. Well, it's coming back up. It's kind of just hanging out there. But it's below the MPRC 1 hour close. You have price up here. So we'll see if that price level can hold. So again, it's basically, it marks wonderful. It does a wonderful job. You can scale down. Some people take 16 trades in here. This is a 30-minute time frame, and look at price, how it just reacts to the levels beautifully. Again, same thing, jogs on down. And again, if you came in late and you were looking at this level right here, you obviously should not be taking this trade up until you get a break of the level. You get a break of that level, price comes up, takes a quick 16 pips up. So again, we're creating a pin bar here, which means we could have some demand coming into the market, obviously right through here, trying to push price back up. So, I would be waiting for price to probably come back up through here. This is where we had the supply starting, and take it back up from the baseline to the hour. But again, I'm very eager to share with you this concept of trading, just because it's just, look at right here on a 15-minute time frame, how price rejects it, you get a little hangman here, all the way down to the baseline. Now from the baseline, we go all the way down to the hour close. Cycle and repeat, cycle and repeat. This level right here. This is probably where I put my line right here. If I saw this later on, I would know that this area is marked as where price would have to come across and close above for my entry, for me to be interested. So again, you see a little supply area coming in on this level, so we know that there's potential for market reversals around this level. So again, I want to thank the people of SmartTradeFX for allowing me the platform to share this video and this indicator with you. If you're interested, we are going to make it available via one-on-one sessions with you, because I want to make sure if you're going to use the strategy, it's done in the right fashion, so that you don't come back to us at SmartTrade and say, hey, I just wiped out my account, thank you very much. It's not going to happen that way. We're going to teach you the core trading strategy that goes with it, and hopefully you can pick up, like I said, loads of pips and positive pips, positive account growth, which is what we're after, because if there is not you trading your accounts, there's no us, and we want to make sure we take care of our clients and give you every advantage in the market we possibly can. And again, no other broker out there has this indicator. this is, by and large, a very powerful indicator. So I hope you will join me and SmartTradeFX and get signed up for some accounts and inquire about how you can go about getting this. And basically, it's going to come down to just a deposit that you're going to put in, and based on the deposit, I will give you the indicator. I will give you a series of one-on-one sessions so you can get the core trading strategy and be profitable. And you'll be profitable in no time. It's a strategy that doesn't take years or months to learn. It's not complex. There's not a lot to it, as you can see. So I'm very excited to share it and teach you what I know. And again, you can take it from there, and you may utilize it in different avenues and be even more profitable than I have been with it. So again, thank you, SmartTradeFX, and thank you guys for viewing this. Thank you for your time. And again, stop by SmartTradeFX and open that live account. Let's get you rolling on this indicator. I'm very excited to share it. I'm very excited for all the changes that SmartTrade's doing, plus other promotions that they have. So again, thank you very much for your time, and have a good day.